Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Belmont High School for today's coverage of the NHIAA Division III softball playoffs first round here between number 6 Belmont and number 11 Conant. Hope you all are having a great day. It is beautiful out, 54 degrees, cloudy, as we are set here for an amazing game between these two rivals here at BHS. So, my name is Devin Poslesny. I am alongside Madison Lima, or Maddie Lima. She is our camera gal tonight, or today. So she is going to be doing all the camera work for us here in Belmont. So, are you ready? Belmont has the field first. And Conant will take the field, or will go to bats first. We're going to try and keep the scoreboard as accurate as possible. Oops. I believe that's ball one. Like I said, the scoreboard is an add-on, so we're controlling it. So if it's a little off, then don't get mad at us. Score 1-1 here. There's a hit into the outfield and thrown into second. We got one on here. Ball went into right field. Ball one here for this batter. No outs here in the top of the first. Now bring up to ball two. Kelly Allen in the circle. Almost on the mound. If ball's going back, that'll be... Oh, nope, not ball three. That'll be strike one. The ball, or foul. That'll bring the count to a full count, 2-3 here. No outs once again here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Out number one. Here in the first. Ball's in the dirt. Keep seeing Estremera come into the screen, getting ready to cover second. The runner on first steals. There's Juliana. 0-3 the count here. There's a strike. Inside, ball four. That moves the runners up and puts one on first and second here. There's a hit going out into right field in foul territory, and the catch will be made. And the throw down to third. Ball was loose. And the Conant player is able to make it onto third base here. So now we have 2 outs. And it looks like the Raiders are going to call a quick meeting in the circle. Stevens was able to make the catch out in right field over in foul territory. And that allowed Belmont to now have 2 outs here in the first. I'll say this early. I'll do my best with names. Me being a Belmont alumni, of course, I went to school with most of these guys, so I know their names. The opposing team, though, I'll do my best. That's a hit into right field, and the play to first is made. So Conant strands 2 here at the top of the first, as we'll now head into the bottom of the first here as Belmont warming up their bats, getting ready to show Conant whose home field it actually is. Lizzie Fleming about to hit first here or lead off for Belmont. As we enter the bottom of the first inning here in Raider Nation. Once again, my name's Devin Poslusny, working alongside Madison Lima here in this first round playoff game between number 6 Belmont and number 11 Conant. Bottom of the first half's coming right up. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first inning. As looks like their catcher I'm going to try it. Here we go. Spingula. I totally got that wrong, didn't I? Anyways, she needs a little bit of attention from the Belmont trainer here. Like I said, I apologize if I butcher any names. right, here we go. Ready to start the bottom of the first inning here. That'll be ball one. And that will come in for ball number 3. Count 0-3 right now for Fleming. There was the fake bunt, but thought better of it as now Belmont puts one on. Lefty batter, Chantel Martin up next. There was a swing, so now the count comes to 2-1. My apologies for the scoreboard there. Drop third strike, and we have one out here now. Juliana Estremera brings the count to 2-1. Sorry, I was playing with some of the audio. I realized you guys needed some, game noise in your ears. Oh, there's the throw down to first, and she's back in time. I believe the count's now 2-2. One out here in the bottom of the first. There's a hit down the third base line, and it is claimed foul, or called foul. There's a reach and foul down the first base line. There's a hit into shallow left field. And they will advance the runners up to first and second here.
Hey, well, hello. How are you?
Estremera able to get out of that tough 2-2 count. Kept herself alive. Raven Gates for Belmont now steps into the box. We're looking at ball one here.
Yeah, we just would point that out to you. I would have got there by the end of the game.
Yeah, guys can see in the bottom of your screen how much of a lead Fleming takes. If I was a catcher, I would want to throw her out as well. And there's a foul ball. Three balls, one strike here, one out, also in the bottom of the first. The Raiders have 2 on. And there's a strike, dropped right in there. Brings it to a full count here. Ooh, high inside swing. That brings it to 2 outs now. No, you're not seeing double. This is little sister to Lizzie, Becca Fleming, now up the bat here. That will go foul. Bringing the count to 1-1 here. There's a swing, brings us to 2-1 here. 1 out away from going to the second inning. Of course, Belmont does not want to strand 2 here. There's a hit down the third base line, and it will be foul. There's a hit down the third base line once again, foul ball. It's not a pitch down the third base line, believe it or not. There's a hit right back to the pitcher's circle, and the throw over is in time. So that brings us to the end of the first inning. Belmont strands 2. Second inning coming right up. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Back here at Belmont High School, ready for the second inning worth of action here. Both teams strand 2 on the bases through the first inning. Once again, we'd like to thank all those sponsors that you just saw in the commercial break, and you'll see them again throughout. At the end of each inning, we will run an ad or a commercial. So we want to thank all those sponsors for continuing to support us, as well as allowing us to swing on over here to Belmont High School and cover this great day's worth of playoff softball action. As we are set here for the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. That's going to be a hit going foul. That'll bring it to strike one on the hitter. Strike two there. That will be ball number one.
Go, ladies!
That's a hit going out. Will drop in. So Conant able to get one on here. Looks like a little bit of sunshine coming out here.
I saw those pictures. Those pictures look funny. You don't look That's so funny.
You want coverages?
Hey, are they going to play in the Belmont High School tournament? They should. You should definitely.
There's a bunt down the third base line, scooped up and thrown to first. And they tried to go the double play.
Lizzie!
They weren't able to get her at second, but they were able to get the runner at first, bringing us to one out here in the second. Here comes the pitch from Kelly Allen. That ball's going to be high to give the batter ball one. Hayes at bat here for Conant. Aho at second. Bring the count to 0-2. There's a hit down the first base line. And they were able to get the easy out at first. There's a hit coming just inside. They call it foul. Thought for a second that ball was coming a little further than it actually landed, but here comes the pitch. That will be a ball. Count 1-1 here on pitches to the short, hit to the shortstop, and they made it work there. So that brings us to the end of the top of the second. That hitter, by the way, was so like the Flemings for Belmont. There are two Ahos on Conant's team. I apologize once again if I'm getting those wrong or those names wrong.
You should see my Google
Pretty sure they're as good as they're gonna get. Well, I'm gonna say them as good as they're gonna get. So, bottom second, coming right up here from Belmont High School.
There. I didn't know you were a film person as well.
Well,
She does all the work.
I got it.
Clearly, because you know Mr. Amazing.
When they usually sleep.
I would not like talking.
All right, bottom second here. Ready to rock and roll here from Raider Nation. Stevens at bat for Belmont. I know we took away the game noise, just a couple of the teachers from the high school talking in front of the camera, so I decided to cut that audio. That ball is high going back towards first, and the first baseman able to make the catch. And that will bring it to 1 out in the bottom of the second. That'll be ball number 1. That'll bring the count to 2-0 here. I'm going to bring the camera audio back on here. And that is a swing strike 1. Margaret Witham at bat here for Belmont. Totally just missed that count. Okay, so it's a full count. Hold on. There we go. I caught up. Oh, and there's strike 3. That brings us down to 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. There's strike 1 for Perkins here. Ball 1. So that was a foul ball. She fouled it off into, I believe, her shin pad. She seems to be okay now. Walking it off. There's a hit. That'll be foul. Count now sitting at, I believe, 2-2. Once again, our scoreboard on the screen, run by myself here in the trailer. So if the count's a little off from what, it's correct. But at any point, if it seems like we're delayed or whatever, or you're thinking, hey, the ump just said this and the scoreboard says this, it's because we run the scoreboard. It's not associated. There's ball 4. It's not associated at all with the play, so most likely it's human error, as you know. That's how that goes. Now batting for Belmont, Kelly Allen. I believe that is strike 1. I think we're at 2-0. Not going to update the scoreboard one way or another. Oh, yes, okay. Sorry, I was making sure the audio for the main camera was off for a second. As here comes, whoop, drop third strike. Allen running, but that will bring us to the end of the inning here from BHS. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another commercial break. Top 3, or yeah, 3rd inning coming right up. Back here at Belmont High School for first round playoffs for the NHIAA. Number 6 Belmont versus number 11 Conant. As we're looking at the top of the 3rd. Still scoreless here from Raider Nation. For those of you who might be new to how Belmont, or not Belmont, how New Hampshire athletics work, playoffs are a single elimination. Once you're out, you're out. I know some states do double elimination. That's not how the NHIAA works. That brings us to ball 1. There's a hit into left. Wait, right field. I'm all backwards. You know how it goes when you're out in the outfield and ball goes the opposite direction. There's a hit high going into foul territory, and it is gone for strike 1. 2-1 the count here for Brennier. No outs. There's a hit going back, and it will be foul. 2-2 the count here. There's a hit going back into foul territory once again. I believe there was a little meeting here in the circle. I believe there was a mistake made by Allen there. Brings the count up to 2-3. Full count here. Sorry, 3-2. I like to use the correct terminology. You know how that goes. Full count here for Brennier. And it's in the dirt. So that will I will walk a runner here. No outs here. In the top of the third, once again, also scoreless here as well between these two rivals, Belmont and Conant, in the first round of the NHIAA softball playoffs. Division III softball playoffs, might I add. That's a hit. 2-2. Toss it over to third. Got her. And that brings us out to 1 out here. Great play by Belmont. Scooping it up at second. Able to get it to go. So 1 out here. That's a hit. Throw going home. It will not be in time. So Conant is able to get the first run of the afternoon here at Belmont High School with 1 out. I believe DePruis scored that for Conant. Pickard was able to nail the ball into deep left field. Two 2-0 here, the count. Conant has 2 on. Welch at second. Pickard at first. We got Aho at bat. And Belmont now behind the 8 ball here. There's a hit going into right field. It's over her head. One's going to score. And the ball drops into the infield. I believe Welch scored. Get confirmation on that. Yes. Outscored for Conant. Aho got subbed out for. Aho at second got subbed out for Friend. I'd love to have that last name. One out here in the top of the third. It's 2-0. Conant over Belmont. As it looks like the ump's just updating his book, making sure everyone who's on the field is accurate or his book is accurate to seeing who everyone is on the field. Yeah, basically what I just said. Team meeting in the circle. Done. And we are ready to go as Aho steps up to the bat. That game changer updating. Yep, it is Aho. Thank you to Belmont Softball for allowing me into their Game Changer Network. That's where I'm getting all the names for today. That'll be ball one for Aho. Pickard at third, Friend at second, one out here in the top of the third. That's a hit going back into foul territory. Brings the count to 1-1. There's a hit coming back and is going to be. It will be foul, so that brings us to 1-2. Where's the count? 2-2. Right. Game changer's loading. That is 2-2. The ball went out to left field. All right, so we had a Conant player score. That was Pickard, and Friend advanced up to third. She was safe. As Chantel Martin out in left field made the catch to bring us up to 2 outs. So many things to update here. So it's 2 outs here in the top of the third. Kirby up to bat. Once again, I apologize if I'm butchering any of these names. Most likely am. That's a hit going high and out of bounds for a foul ball. Home base or home plate umpire confirming his count with the outfield umpire. Count is 1-1. Kirby, here we go. That'll be a ball. 2 outs here. That'll be a foul ball. Brings the count to 2-2. Here comes the pitch. And that is strike number 3. Get us out of that inning, but the damage is done, or out of that half inning, I should say. But the damage is done as Conant scores 3 here in the top of the third. I'm going to shut my mic off, get a quick drink of water. You know, don't want you guys hearing that. As the bottom of the third inning coming right up here at Belmont High School. Back here for third inning, or the bottom of the third inning. Count 2-0 here for Fleming. Lizzie Fleming, that is. And that's a hit right up the center, and that's going to allow Belmont to get on here. With no outs on. Chantel Martin at bat now, and she was looking for the potential bunt there, thought better of it. I believe that will bring the count to 1-0. There's a bunt, literally dives right in the sand. The throw down to first, and it will be in time, but it's enough to advance the runner up to third. Those are the best types of bunts that literally drop right at the feet of the player and just like die right there. Well done by Chantel Martin to advance Lizzie Fleming into scoring position here. Juliana Estremera at bat here. That's a hit coming back. And the catch is going to be made. And Fleming tags up, and she's going to be in there. So now it comes out to 2 outs here, but Belmont is on the board. One ball there. There's a hit right back to the circle, and the pitcher will pick it up to end the inning here from BHS. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. After this commercial break, we got the 4th inning coming right up here on DP Production Group's YouTube channel. Back here at Belmont High School for the 4th inning worth of action here. Just tuning in, it is 3-1 the score. Conant on top of Belmont. 2-0 here. Trying to update social media while keeping the scoreboard as accurate as possible. There's a strike there. Brings the count to 2-1, I believe. Maybe. Oh, no, just kidding. Way off. So it was 3-1. I did have it accurate. So now Conant has one on. And it looks like Coach Cleary stepping out. To relieve Kelly Allen here is now. It is time for a new pitcher to warm up. That will be it is Morgan Hall. Just wanted to confirm that. So 0 outs here in the top of the 4th as Hall will warm up. Conant has one on at first, and we're good to go. So here, I'm going to mute or pull my mic down a little bit, and we'll be right back here from Belmont High School. All right, back here. Morgan Hall ready to take us. Take it away here. Sorry, still multitasking. There's the first pitch. It is in the dirt for ball 1. There's a hit going out. It will be foul. That brings the count to 1-1. That ball's going high in foul territory, and Belmont Margaret Witham will get the out over on the first base side of things. That brings us to 1 out. That ball will be, well, that pitch will be a ball. Throw down to first. Hayes is still there. Pruis at bat. Oh no, just kidding. Spinula. Game changer updated. I was gonna say, I thought I read the back of her jersey and it did. Her last name didn't start with a D, it started with an S. And I was like, that's... My computer was just a little slow over here. So the count 2-1 here. With 1 out here in the top of the 4th, Belmont trying to put a Band-Aid on the damage that was done in the third. Trying to stop the bleeding, I guess you could say. That's a hit down the first base line, and the throw to first is in time. So that will bring us to 2 outs. The runners advanced up 1. 2 down, as it's Welch at bat here. There's a hit coming back. And Gates will make the catch over at the third base side. So that brings us to the end of the top of the 4th. Bottom 4 coming right up here from Belmont High School. First pitch to start the bottom in the 4th here. The ball. And that will be foul. Becca Fleming at bat here for Belmont. Start off the bottom of the 4th. Count goes to 2-1. Just inside. Really rattled the ribcage there of Fleming. Count to the shortstop. Throw will be in time for 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Hope you guys are all enjoying your afternoon. It looks like the weather's going to hold off. We had some potential rainstorms going to come through here so far. Knock on wood. We seem to be fine. So it's a beautiful afternoon for some softball. The count here for Morgan Hall. I believe it's 2-0. Had to confirm with the game changer next to me. Oh, just kidding. It was 4-0. So Belmont now has one on. Once again, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for any inaccurate scoreboard. Margaret Witham now. That'll be strike one. Two and 0 here. One out, one on. That'll be a ball. That'll be a ball as well, so now the count 2-2. Here comes the pitch from Aho. Full count, 3-2. And there's ball 4. So with one out, Belmont now has 2 on. As here comes Perkins. Savannah Perkins. Looking for the full name. Count is 1-1 here. I thought it was. I just wanted to make sure on that one. 1-1 with one out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We play 7. Don't forget that. Now it's 1. We play 7. Nothing saying we won't play more. That ball is a little inside, but count 2-2 now for Perkins. Here comes, that's a little chip. Oh, and the diving play was just out of reach. So now Perkins staying alive here. Brings the count to the full count, 3-2. How's this gonna go down? One out. There's the hit, coming back. And it will be caught. Nobody tags up. And that brings us to 2 outs here. Timeout called by the Conant coach. This gives us an opportunity to tell you about our next event we are covering. we will be up in Burlington, Vermont in literally 1 month, June 29th, 2019, for the All-Star Hockey Classic. Actually, we'll tell about that first. This is basically like the Lions Cup. It's New Hampshire graduates, recent graduates, or seniors, this year's seniors, playing Vermont seniors who play hockey and are good enough to make the team. We will continue talking about this after the commercial break. For those of you who are familiar with DP Production Group, we cover the Lions Cup, which is New Hampshire versus Vermont. This year, like, recent high school graduates playing against each other for the best of the best and bragging rights, basically. This year, actually, Lizzie Fleming on this team, she'll be playing in the Lions Cup, which will be at Castleton University. We will be there. We'll cover it. It will be a great day. That will be, of course, live stream. So now we got Kelly Allen in the batter's box with ball 1. So that All-Star Hockey game will be June 29th, Saturday, June 29th at UVM, University of Vermont, up in Burlington. We have one more event that we'll announce after the commercial break at the end of this inning. Ooh. Swing to bring strike 2. 2 outs. Allen trying to keep the ball alive, or the play alive here for Belmont. There's a hit that'll be foul. And a swing brings us to the end of the 4th inning here from Belmont High School. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. On the other side of the break, we got an event announcement coming right up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back here at Belmont High School for NHIAA Division III playoff action. Softball, number 6 versus number 11 here. So with that other announcement we wanted to make real quick, a part of this All-Star Hockey Classic weekend, Friday night they have a skills challenge. This is similar to what like the NHL does. They have the All-Star game, and then the night before, 2 nights before, they have a skills challenge. So we will be covering that as well. We have not announced that yet, but we will be covering the skills challenge for the 2019 2019 All-Star Hockey Classic. Guess who did not update the scoreboard? That will be a ball. There we go. Top of the 5th inning, it's 3-1 Conant over Belmont here. And that's a swing to bring the count to 1-1, I believe. Yep, confirmed by the ump. Just need to make sure, you never know. There's a hit coming back, and it will be foul. ball brings the count to 2-2. So yeah, that will be a fun event up in UVM. June 28th is the Skills Challenge. That will be live, or we plan to have it live on our YouTube channel, as well as June 29th is the 2 All-Star Hockey Games. Also try to have those live on our YouTube channel. You can find both live stream links right on our channel. That will be the first weekend of our All-Star season coverage. All 4. Conant has one on. All-Star season, of course, consists of the All-Star Hockey Classic weekend, the Lions Cup weekend at Castleton, and the Chad Battle of the Badges baseball game at the Northeast Delta Dental Stadium on August 3rd. That is our season, and that will be a lot of fun, I promise. You won't want to miss it. So it looks like we might have a player change here. First base, Pickard comes off, and I'm not sure who that is. Once Game Changer loads over on our computer, we'll get the name on that. But they still have one on. Aho at bat for Conant. It's still 3-1. Top of the 5th inning. Give Game Changer a second here as Aho steps up into the box, and here we go. Becca Fleming behind the dish for Belmont. Oh, that's a strike. Running at first. Oh, ball coming right back into center field. Fleming turns, fires to second, and now everyone is safe. Can't get the name. Or number for the second base runner. It might be Pickard. Sorry. No outs here. Top of the 5th. Yeah, it might be. I think it is Pickard. Here comes the pitch. That is number 1. Hold on. So that is Friend on second base. That's a hit going back. That'll be a foul ball. Looking for the updated count. It is 2-0, or 0-2 here. That's a ball there. Not sure who's running on first. Game Changer says it's Carnes. There's a swing and a miss, strike, and out number 1. One out here. That's a ball. That's a hit down the first base line. Thrown to third. In time. Brings us up to 2 outs here. I'm going to updated number on this. So it is Carnes at second as well. Two outs. There's strike one for the batter, Hayes. Carnes and Kirby on base here for Conant. And Hayes at bat. Strike two right there. One away from Belmont getting out of this almost tight pinch of the 5th inning. That'll be ball one. That'll be a foul ball back. You can just tell that Morgan, that first ball, you could tell she disagreed with it. Let's put it that way. There's strike three, and that's how you end it. Top of the 5th, done and done here at BHS. Bottom 5 coming up right after this. Back here at Belmont. Bottom of the 5th inning here. Already missed the first pitch. That's a ball. What is the count now? 2-0, yes. As Lizzie Fleming, the player we were actually just talking about, seeing her play at the Lions Cup next month in July. Or actually, technically still May. Sorry, my mind's already in June. Looked for the bunt and got nipped in the butt with a strike. There's ball 4. Belmont has one on. Next up, Chantel Martin for Belmont. I will say, the pitcher here, number 24, I believe. There's a hit. That's going foul territory. Anyways, the pitcher here, number 24 for Conant. Oh, she has pitched one heck of a game. Only allowing 1 run to score so far through 5. Once again, another bunt, looking to get her out at first. Still able to advance the runner. So Fleming now sits at second base in scoring position here as Estremera comes up. We got Estamera just got a walk. Estamera just got a walk here, so she's on first now. Fleming sitting at second. Raven Gates coming up to bat here. So now Belmont has 2 on with 1 out. To put this into better perspective, the tying run is sitting at first base right now. Raven Gates known for throwing bombs out in the outfield. So here we go. Fresh count here for Gates. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball 1, and Fleming thinks better of stealing third. I mean, this shot right here shows how much of a lead Fleming actually takes. So any slip up by a pitcher or a catcher, Fleming's already at third, basically. Count 1-1 here. Swing, strike 2. 1-2 the count now. That will be ball 2, so the count sits at 2-2 now. As a pitcher here, you can't let the pressure get to you. Inside, ball number 3. There's a hit going out. That is going to drop in there. And Estamera almost got herself in trouble there, but that's enough to advance the runners. Bases loaded with 1 out. Another run sitting on third. Becca Fleming steps up to the box, or into the box. There's a hit. The throw to home is safe. Becca able to send the ball down the first base line. Her older sister Lizzie able to take the run to third, and the pitcher at first the catcher at first had it, but dropped the ball, allowing for the run to be safe. Belmont in 1 run away from tying. You see the catcher staring down the third base line at Juliana Estamera, as there's the tying run sitting at third. Two and 0 the count. Hall made it seem like she was going to bunt there, but thought better of it. There's a hit. The throw home is not in time, and Belmont scores and ties us at 3 here in the 5th. Bases continue to be loaded. as Margaret Witham steps up to the bat, or steps up to bat. Just got a nice shot of the bases being loaded. We have Gates at third, Fleming at second, Hall at first, Witham at bat, and that will be ball number 1. Bases loaded with 1 out. This is those playoff moments. Ball gonna drop in there for the second ball. Count 2-0 now. There's a nice little fouler. Just got a piece of it. And looks like we have the Conant coach needed to just check over his catcher. Seem to be fine now. As here comes Witham. That's a nice little fouler. Brings the count to 2-2. Full count here. And that's going to be a walk. Belmont takes the lead for the first time in the game here with 1 out.
Come on, freshman. You hit the same ball, right?
60 feet away.
Come on, freshman!
It looks like Conant's going to have a little meeting here.
Swing through the ball.
This is those playoff moments we live for, of course. The exhilarating action. Now, don't count out Conant here. I will say that for those of you watching going, oh my gosh, Belmont took the lead. Woohoo! Just stand by. Just got a lot of softball to go here. There's strike 1.
What else?
Count 2-1 inside for 3-1. There's a hit coming over into shallow center field. One's gonna score. And that is Fleming gonna score there. Perkins jumps onto first base, and Kelly Allen steps up to the bag, or the base. There's a hit down in the infield. Throw home will be in time. Conant able to get out of
Savannah,
that
hit Savannah!
one out drought, I guess you could say. That was, or not drought, that was a run, 1 out run. And now they have 2 outs. They're 1 out away from getting out of this inning. How many times can you say out in a sentence? Oh my gosh. Lizzie Fleming steps up to the plate here. To take ball 1. 2 outs, 5-3 the score here in this first round playoff game between Belmont and Conant. Totally just missed the count there. I believe it's 3. That hits high. Coming back, and it's gone! That is a grand slam here for Fleming. Oh my gosh. We'll confirm the score here in 1 second. I think I counted correctly. Let's check the scoreboard. Conant looked, the Conant coach steps out to the circle. This could result in a pitcher change as number 10 Kirby comes running in from the outfield. The score is confirmed, 9-3. Wanted to make sure I actually counted right. Yeah, Kirby came running in from the outfield. I believe we might have a pitching change here from Raider Nation. And there, Aho walks out of the circle. Well done by her. It's Welch who will take the duties of pitching. As Belmont takes the lead here in the 5th inning in a big way, bringing the score up to 9-3 here in the bottom of the 5th.
What's up, the coach? Where'd you take the golf cart? Perkins!
Yeah. And Beckett, wasn't that good? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Give it back to Dad. Tell me keep it. No, give it back to coach over here.
Thank goodness they came back.
Red! Keep the ball. $3.
Yeah, I didn't look like it. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Well, the neighbor pole has at least 9, 12
Don't get me started on the neighbor
so far.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. Okay. So is that, you don't mind.
All right, after Welch warmed up here, it's time for Chantel Martin to come back out in for the second time this inning. Lizzie Fleming with the grand slam there. She, that was her second time up. It's very unheard of to have a hitter come up twice in the same inning, but you know, it happens. It's another ball here for Martin. 2-2 the count. In the dirt. 2-2 now, this the count. Chantel Martin gets walked here, putting one on base here.
White Mountain, yes, scores.
Juliana Estremera steps up into the box here. Ball going down. Throw is short, allowing Martin to make it onto base. 2-0 the count right now with 2 outs here in the 5th. What an eventful bottom half of the inning we've had. That's a chip going into the fence behind
Here we go, two!
home plate. Drops in there to bring the count to 3-1. As you can see, Chase said that as soon as I said it. Great minds think alike, of course. And that's in the dirt to walk Estremera here. Raven Gates steps up to the plate with 2 outs on the board. And a demanding 9-3 lead out of the Raiders over the Orioles here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's crazy to think that we started this inning and it was 3-1. How about that? Like, that's a hit down the third base line. It will go into left field. And the throw to home will not be in time. Allows the Raiders to step up one more. Brings Gates to second base. Here comes Becca Fleming. This is the second time through the order this inning, might I add. I said it earlier. It's really unheard of, being all things considered. That ball is in the dirt, ball 1. That ball's high, coming into center field. The second baseman backs up and grabs it. That'll bring it the end to the, what you could say, the unendable inning here. As now it is time for us to get out and stretch and get ready for the 6th inning here from Belmont High School. Back here at Belmont High School for playoff action. NHIAA Division III softball playoff. Number 6 Belmont versus number 11 Conant. Definitely needed a breather after that one. That was an insane 5th inning, bringing the score up to 10-3. Belmont leading here as we are entering the 6th inning. All right, so here we go. Ready to rock, ready to roll. 6th inning action starting now. First pitch will be a foul ball. Strike 1. Make sure to go over to our Facebook page, Twitter account, as well as our Instagram account. Like our page, like everything. Follow us, whatever you want to do, because we will have highlights of this game on there. So let's say one of your family members doesn't want to watch the whole almost now 2 hours worth of softball, well, you guys can watch a quick 30-minute highlight reel of the game here. That'll be up on social media, if not already. This, of course, being a tape delay coverage due to some restrictions by the NHIAA. Just general playoff restrictions. It's going back and it will be fouled. So he's going to tape delay, so the highlights are probably already out. Ooh. That's a helmet rattler right there. Ball called foul after the ball rattled off her cage of her helmet. Aho. She's smiling. She seems okay. So, or she is okay. She's smiling. So we're moving on here. That's a hit coming back. Everyone looking up. And that'll be a foul. Count 1 and 2 here. 0 outs. Or no outs. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 in the books. One away here in the top of the 6th inning. Again, my name's Devin Poslesny, working alongside Madison Lima, who's our camera guy tonight. Thank you so much to Maddie for taking time out of her busy schedule to be here. That ball's hit down the first base line. It's going to get picked up, thrown. Oh, and it will not be caught, making it so that Spingula is safe at first. That hit, that first pitch goes far back out, foul, strike 1. Count 0-1 now with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. In the dirt, ball 1. That ball is Hit high coming into the outfield. Fleming always there. The ball dropped in. And
Try.
Evelyn will advance up one. So it's Spinula at second, Grenier at first. One out here in the top of the 6th inning. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's all I gotta say. First pitch. Swing, strike one. Pitch number 2 is up high for a ball.
Come on, Morgan.
Count sitting at 2-1 now. You honestly cannot have asked for a better day to play softball. Overcast. I'll bring the count to a full count, 3-2. Overcast, not too cold, not too hot. That ball is up and out into the bushes. That's another foul ball. It will go out into the woods over by the Belmont dugout. Count sitting at 3-2. Now, that ball goes into the fence. Don't forget also, if you're new to BP Production Group, first of all, welcome. Second of all, check out the other content on this channel. That pitch is into the fence. Staying alive. Well, Jizz.
Outfield ready.
Yeah, check out some content on our channel. We got racing. We cover racing all year, all season long here in New England. We're also trying to pick up some snowmobile racing, so maybe that'll become an all year long thing. And there's the pitch. Brings us to 2 outs. Hall was able to get out of that one. This weekend we go to Bethel, New York for some U.S. Legends car racing. Pitch 1. Strike. So that's going to be exciting. Make sure to check that coverage out. June 1st at Bethel, New York racing. Swing and a miss. We got racing throughout the whole summer, most of the fall. And of course, as I said earlier, we got the All-Star Hockey Classic coming up in 1 month. That's a whole weekend to itself. And then later in July, we have the Lions Cup weekend, which is another great event. That's a hit down into the second baseman's glove. The toss up, and they got her. They got her. Run by the Raiders there. Yeah, we got the Lions Cup in July. We got the Chad Battle of the Badges, like I said, in August. Yeah, it's a great, it's honestly, if you like sports, keep it here. Keep it locked here. This is the place to be, honestly. It's not to mention I love what I do, and you'll see that in the coverage and the passion and how well it's done, because I'll actually care about it. And if something goes wrong, then you can bet that you're going to see something on our social media account saying we're apologizing for what happened. But anyways. Bottom of the 6th inning coming right up here from Belmont High School. It's 10-3 Belmont over Conant here in this first round playoff game in the 2019 NHIAA softball playoffs. All right, back here, ready to go. We're in Raider Nation, bottom 6th, no outs. And this is Morgan Hall, the pitcher. That's a hit going into left field. It will drop and get past Hayes. Hall is going to make it into second base comfortably, and that's how Belmont starts the 6th inning hitting-wise. My, oh my. I'm just going to say, I forgot how fun covering high school athletics actually is. Should do it more often, huh? Ball goes in the fence. Strike 1. With him. Margaret with him. Ball 1.
They're home on Saturday. We got the vibe for first round. Gotcha. Thank you. Welcome.
That pitch brings the count to, okay. Not sure, but that's a foul. The count goes to 2-2. Hall sitting and scoring position on second. That'll be a ball drops in. Full count. You want to get technical. Morgan Hall sitting 120 feet away from home. 60 feet in between each base. And Margaret's going to get walked. So now the Raiders have 2 on. Here on the bottom of the 6th with no outs. And it looks like Margaret's going to get subbed out here for, I believe it's Paige Irvin. Yep, Paige Irving. Perkins up to bat here. She'll have a clean count with 0 outs here. So no outs at all.
Come on, Buckman.
So here we go. That's a ball, and Hall went running to third. She made it. Now she's only 60 feet away. Irving also advanced her position, so she's sitting at second now. hits that down the third base line. That holds Hall, and the out's going to be made at first. So 1 out here in the 6th inning, or bottom of the 6th inning. After this, we'll have our final commercial break of the game. Or the final planned commercial break, I should actually clarify that. Kelly Allen steps up to the bag, or the plate for Belmont. We won't end the broadcast with a commercial break because, you know, that's kind of silly. So. There's a swing, and that will be a strike. Just a 1-1 count here. Belmont leading 10-3 as we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Conant looking to just get out of this. It's a strike. Looking to get out of this inning here. Do some damage in the 7th. Hall sitting on third. That's a hit right up bobbles. And Hall's going to throw down, and she is safe. Sorry, let me rephrase that. The pitcher's going to throw down to home, and Hall will be safe. One out here in the 6th. Now 11-3. Allen sitting at first, Irving at third, Fleming, Lizzie Fleming up at the plate. It's a ball. And Allen's able to steal and take second. That's a hit right to the shortstop. She bobbles it. Throw home is not in time. So it's 2 outs now. Allen is stuck at second, and Fleming moves up to, or gets on first as Irving got out at home. Now it's Martin. That's a strike right there.
Daddy, you're due!
Strike 2. Like I said, Conant just looking to get out of this half inning, or this inning in general, and try and do some damage in the 7th. Strike 3 right there. We are done with the 6th inning. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break for the 7th inning. We'll be right back.
Because I report her in the
All right, back here at
Yeah, you badgered him
Belmont
as
High
a
School.
come
Sorry
up
for
with.
the extended frozen delay there on the
Time, shield, and delivery.
sponsor.
Because you guys badgered him. Like, after my
So here we go. Aho first up for Conant, looking to start him off strong. There's a hit right up center field. Fleming will get it. And that puts one on for Conant. Conant, of course, down by 8 here, looking to turn that around here in this half inning, or in this inning in general. Strike one. Yeah, other eye. My game changer just had the first initial. So C Aho. Now it's 2 strikes on her. M Aho is sitting at first.
Not in your shot, am I?
Nope.
You paying you for this, Maddie?
$20.
There you go.
The count now sitting at
Here we go, Red!
2-2. The chopper. And that's another foul ball. Brings up to, oh, not 3. 3 strikes and you're out. Still sits at 2-2 with one or no outs here in the top of the 7th inning in this playoff softball game. You hear the chatter from the Conant bench or dugout, and there you go. Conant now has 2 on. There's Kirby, comes up. That's a hit going back for a foul ball. So the count's sitting at 1-1, I believe. That ball's high. Runners are going to advance, and Becca Fleming behind the dish is able to get that ball. I believe it's 2-1 now. Yep, confirmed. And there's a strike. Brings the count to 2-2. And Young said something to the third base coach for Conant. Not exactly sure what that was. It looked like something like, "I'm sorry," but I'm not sure. That's a hit down the first base line. They're able to tag up and get the out. tag the base and get the out. Trying to get as much like game noise as possible, but unfortunately I think I'm picking up other people's conversations. So, because we are in the stands area of the field. I just don't want, like, you know, to be basically eavesdropping on people talking. In the dirt. Count goes to 1-1. That ball's into the fence. Strike number 2. This is Hayes. She thought about that one, but she backed off the last minute. That ball's into the fence. That's a ball. That's a hit to the shortstop. Juliana Estremera throws it over, throws down. The run at home is safe. Estremera threw it over to Witham at first, got the out there, and then threw down to home. And the home play was safe. But that brings us out to 2 outs here. And that is a strike. I apologize about the clicking in that's a hit. Estremera with the diving play, and she is safe at first. So with 2 outs, not sure if someone actually just scored or not. I do know that was a strike. I'm actually not sure if that was if someone scored there. I'm gonna update Game Changer next to me here. As I was saying, I apologize if I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's like clicking coming through the audio, so I apologize about that. That's something with the sound mixer here. I gotta figure out why. New technology, you know how it goes. We gotta, you know, get through the growing pains. Game Changer just told me my score was wrong. So it's 11-5. Belmont sitting at 1 out away from advancing on to the next round of the playoffs. And that's another ball. Brings the count to 2-2. That hit. Ball is going out and foul into foul ball territory. So the catcher for Conant. Spinula. Sorry, I keep thinking I'm saying that name wrong. That's a hit up to second base. She bobbles it, throws it to second, and gets the third out. So there you go. Oops. Sorry for the scoreboard graphic there, but there you go. That will do it. The final score, 11-5, here from Belmont High School. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and spending the last 2 hours and 15 minutes with us here at DP Production Group, covering this incredible softball playoff softball game between these two rivals. Congratulations to Belmont on your W. Congratulations to Conant on your great season. That will do it here. My name's Devin Poslethny, signing off. Great job to Madison Lima for being our camera gal. And once again, I'm Devin Poslethny, signing off. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you all real soon.